Guys, we have come to Longforms as well. I'm standing right now at Computex in Taiwan and we're checking out some really interesting products. Now, this is a lot of chaos. Let's go back to the studio and discuss what all we featured here. Okay, so guys, I was at Computex and as you know, we have already released about 5 short form videos from there and more to come. But I thought, why not talk about a quick Computex wrap from our own lovely country, India. I will be talking about 3 of the most interesting products that I felt stole the show at Computex. Now, of course, as we know, Computex is a very big show that happens in Taiwan and we get to see the best of computers every year. Now, of course, it's not just about computers at Computex, surprise, surprise, but certain other products. Some of these products that stood out for me are the ones that we are talking about here today. Let me first start by talking about the Asus ROG Ally. Now, I really like this product because of a simple reason. It's about handheld gaming. It's a revised variant of the Ally. It is not coming to India anytime soon, but it certainly comes with some upgrades that are noteworthy. First and foremost, the Ally X has become way more comfortable and provides better grip when you hold it. It has got new and improved controls and overall switches. I tried it out at the ROG booth at Computex and I really enjoyed just how quickly I was able to adapt my hands around it. Now I played Tekken on it, which by the way is one of my favorite games, and I could really have that joystick experience that I used to get back in the day when I would go to arcades. But of course, this is all possible thanks to the processor on this one. Just like the Ally X is powered by the AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme processor. This is a processor that has been specifically designed and adapted into this particular chassis. It ensures smooth gaming performance and quick rendering speeds, something that you would expect in a gaming device. But there are upgrades in the hardware section, like now you can upgrade it up to 1 TB of SSD. It is also now available with 32 GB of LPDDR5 RAM. It means quick rendering speeds irrespective of its size. It does come with I/O ports like multiple Type-C ports. So yes, you can charge it or you can connect external drives with it if you wish to. Closing this all up with the gaming perspective, they have made the cooling on this thing much better with 24% more efficiency. So that means that you can enjoy your gaming without the hesitation of the device heating up unnecessarily. The battery system is also quite impressive. Now moving to the second highlight of Computex for me, which was the eMotorrad bike by Acer. As I said, we are focusing on products which were not necessarily in the computer format, but perhaps the products that really stood out. So this particular one also stood out for me. Now Acer booth had this Nomad R e-bike, which surprisingly enough nobody was paying attention to unless we went there and there was a lot of buzz around it. The point is that it is an e-bike that is extremely efficient, on paper at least. Now it features a rear hub motor and a connector that ensures that it is moving along on good speeds and efficiently. The design is also quite basic, but why fix if it's not broken, right? They're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. But the point is that with the throttle response up front, it can move fairly fast. Now let me quickly explain you the Nomad R in numbers because I believe this will help you understand it better. First and foremost, it comes with a 40 kWh battery that ensures 120 km of range. This also translates to 45 km per hour of top speed. Now that might not sound like a lot, but at the end of the day, it's a very quirky e-bike. I personally believe that if it comes to India, it can be a big hit in metropolitan cities, especially Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, where we are all choked with traffic. Moreover, since all the offices, including mine, now have electric chargers installed, we are safe to say that it's sorted. And now finally moving to the third outstanding product for me, which at Computex really surprised me. Somewhere at the silo at the Nuva Robotics booth, I met the cutest possible robot that you can interact with. Now mind you, this has been particularly developed for hotels and restaurant industries because the robot in itself can be attached to a very big tray like specification. Now the OS is completely Android centric. That means that it can help and utilize Android enabled features like it can map out the entire area, it can navigate itself through it. It also has a talkback function so you can talk through it to the people that you're serving. And since I was looking at it in real time, the robot never bumped into anyone, so that is a good news. But of course, it also comes with Gen AI responses. So for example, if it is serving someone and that particular individual, if it is me, and they ask something from the robot, chances are that it can answer them on time. But apart from the hotel industry that it has been built for, it can also be used like a personal entertainment device in your house. Since the robot can be particularly taken out and of course interacted with like any other particular joyful robot that you would want. I did that at Computex and I was surprised by how fast it was responding to me. But of course, these are not just the 3 products that I saw at Computex. We did get to experience more and the coverage is still rolling out. So make sure that you check those things out as well. Now I hope you liked the tour that we gave you, and for more informative content, subscribe to Business Insider India.